Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to another video. I will be honest with you, this video has totally come out of the blue. I actually filmed a big video earlier today, but took a few moments to myself and decided to film this one and release this one. Before I get started, you all have seen my short film, I Am a Filmmaker. And I'm going to be releasing another short film that's not really a short film, it's kind of just a film of sorts, and that has come unintentionally. Both of these short films were shot on the Canon C50. Canon let me borrow this for 1 to 2 weeks, and long story short, I had a short film that I had been planning for months on end. I've been working on this a lot and it was meant to be huge, and I just lost motivation and the story was not up to scratch. So I scrapped the whole idea. So Canon, thank you for letting me borrow the camera, and I'm sorry that I didn't get to use it to its full lengths. Basically, these two short films that I've made have all been unintentional. I was never meant to make the I Am Not a Filmmaker short film, and this upcoming short film that I'm going to release was actually meant to be part of this big short film that I was planning. So I wanted to talk about how the unintentional films that I've made have turned out to be the ones that I've liked the most. So the I Am Not a Filmmaker film, I only filmed that this morning. It was me bringing out the Chemex again, because I used to make my coffee through the Chemex, and talking about, almost in a sense, of how I was feeling with putting that short film to rest for now. I'm hoping I can make it again, but you know, in that moment I just went, I'm not a filmmaker. I love these ideas and I make these ideas, but I can never go forward with it. I'm just gonna give you a quick rundown of what this other video that I made was going to be about. The short film was going to be the intro to this video, talking about me not being a filmmaker and blah blah blah. Then I was going to talk about the Canon C50. And then I was going to talk about some other topics that I may or may not release in another time. And essentially, as I started editing that first part, the short film, I realized this could be a short film in of itself. This could be something that I could just release on its own, and I may just scrap this, which I did. The next film I'm going to release was shot on location, and it's literally just, I would even call it just test footage of being at that location, being on a nice picnic with my fiance, and that's it. Just put some music over it, and also shot on C50. That was the first time I actually tried it out and shot it. I don't understand, for me, on how I can plan these short films and never actually make it, but then these ones just come out of the blue and they end up being my favorite ones that I make. And I'm not saying that, you know, you shouldn't plan films, because you should. You should always pre-plan how your films are going to go, if you're doing about a person, or if you're doing a topic, or if you need to do a bunch of trips. I was just terrible at executing the ideas. But at the same time, the ones that just come to mind like straight away, sometimes those are the best ones. So these two films have just come out of the blue. Nothing big, nothing small, just something that I've made and I want to release. That's all. In a sense, if you think of a film, just make it. Don't dwell on it. Don't just plan it. I don't know. If you need to actually plan for this film, do that. But if something comes out of your mind straight away and says you need to make this, you've got the shots already in mind, shoot it. Because you never know what it's going to be. That's really all I wanted to say. I didn't want this film to be crazy. This is just kind of saying, you know, go make that film. Because at the end of the day, If you don't make it, then who's to know if it was going to be good or not? You know, my short film that I have wanted to make, I still want to make it because the premise of that film means a lot to me as a photographer, and you know, I hope I do make it, even if I have to change a few things. You know, it may not be on the C50. You know, I wanted to kind of work around getting the C50 from Canon and shooting the short film at the same time, and it'd be this huge thing that I've tried out this Canon C50 and I've made a short film, but things just don't work out that way. I'm hoping that I can make that short film, whether it be in the next month, whether it be for the end of the year, I don't know. Whether it be next year, hey, I'll be honest with you. This short film has been planned for nearly a year, and it's been changed a lot. So I'm going to tell you to just make that film. Just make it. Don't stop, because you never know what it's going to turn out to be, and it may just be some of your best work. You know, these films may not be my best work, but they are definitely a start to me being a filmmaker, even though I've just said that I'm not. You know, I would like to continue making films and be inspired to make these films, but you know, you have your moments where you just don't feel like making a film and you don't feel like a filmmaker. But I like making films, and there's nothing that's going to stop me, even if I do have to put a pause on something and something unintentional comes. So that is all. Thank you all very much for watching. If you enjoy me sitting here talking in any of my other videos, subscribe, come along for the journey. If you like this video, give it a like. If you don't, I don't care. So I will see you all in the next video, or film, or tutorial, or whichever video that you get. Bye for now.